Hi, this is Dana Fitzgerald, and I sat down with my administrator and talked about the KISA. And in our school, we have a principal, and then we also have a dean of students, which is kind of like kind of like a principal, like assistant principal, but doesn't have that much power to that. So she's supposed to mainly work with the students. So I found out that our district is in year 2 of incorporating KISA, and so is our school. We have decided as a district to work on the R for rigor and the R for relationship. So for rigor, our evidence is our AVID strategies. Our teachers videotape their lessons once a month and then reflect on their teaching and were you giving your level 2, 3 depths of knowledge, because we're trying to move from our 2 questions to our 3 questions, and the next year our 3 questions to our 4 questions in depths of knowledge. And then also our rigor, we do plan our professional development to help give teachers the opportunity to learn how to make our lessons more rigorous. You've done this lesson, now how do we make it even better? So we do plan a lot around our professional development. Our second R that we focus on is our relationship. So as a district, we are to make positive phone calls to every student once a quarter. And then we do monthly newsletters so our parents are well informed of what's going on in our school. And then also we involve our parents in whenever they want to volunteer, we have something for them to do at all times. So we have our parents coming in all the time. Next year, we're going to be working on adding another R to us, and that's relevance. Our district will be working a lot on this, where it's a system we support others, meaning how do we support our administrators? How do we support our teachers? How do we support our families, our students? And then also getting well-planned PDs also to support that. As talking to my principal, the area the school improvement had that we are implementing is on CanStar, is our data. We are working very hard on PLCs and reviewing our data of what students need to go to a GEI, what worked for this school to this school. We also work on our student performance and also our parent involvement, how to get more of our parents into our schools. So that's what we're working on right now. So that's mainly our student improvement. I talked to my principal about her leadership style, and she says she's a distributive theory leadership, because since she is the only principal, and this is our first year with our dean, so since she is the only principal in our school, she needs the support of others. So she distributes the work, and then she's kind of like, she oversees it, and she used a visual of, like, she is on a sailboat and she's the captain. Well, you have um, all your staff as well, and certain staff members are in charge of others. Like, for example, I'm in charge of all the technology in the building, because I'm considered the IA. And then you have our family involvement, and that's a teacher who instructs all the family involvement nights. And then you have our TA, who is the one who fixes all the technology um, problems and gets our equipment um, basically fixed in the school. So that is her leadership. How do I know this? Is she is not a micromanager. She meets with the committees, and this is what's going on. She oversees it, and she just supports. She doesn't have to be in every PLC, because she has our instructional coach leading those. She doesn't have to be in the mental health meetings. They meet every week, once a week, but she does not have to be in every GI or every circumstance with a kid. So she, again, distributes. She sees herself as a personal servant. meaning she builds relationships and then she's here to serve. She's not one to micromanage. She's more like, what can I help you succeed in? So this is what I found out from my administrator.